This is actually my second time doing the audio for this review. I did it the first time and it was very drawn out. It was like 14 minutes long, but I don't think this episode really requires that much explanation. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm about to cover. But yeah, this episode, The Negatives of Being Positively Charged from Harvey Beaks, is about Fu and Fee and them like getting kind of separated through like this sort of magnet that like they have a little magnetic rock and they kind of rub themselves up against it and stuff, and it causes them to basically push each other back because two magnets meeting each other to have equal force obviously will push one another back. So that's kind of what goes on. So, and I understand what they're going for. I really, really do. I understand what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is they're trying to create like a sort of because they even have them like bonding in the beginning part of the episode. They're trying to make you feel for these two characters being, brother and sister and orphans. They're trying to make you feel for that and stuff. And so whenever they're, being pushed away and separated, they're trying to create some sort of conflict where it's like, well, this is kind of a huge problem because we want to do things together. We want to do this. We want to do that. We want to do this. But I don't think they do it very well because what it really all boils down to, in order to make this actual story kind of work, is I feel like you needed to really, I guess, drive home the fact that these two are really, 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 really close. I mean, hey, they're already brother and sister. I mean, we already got that one down. We already have the bond, which actually worked pretty well. I thought it was okay. But I think a little bit more would have been nice, especially to warrant whatever's coming up later, which, in my humble opinion, does not warrant at all. And it comes out of nowhere, completely out of nowhere. So much so to where it's like lip wash, and it just kind of it just doesn't do anything for me. Basically, after they do this whole magnetic rock thing and they rub themselves against it, they start playing with it. They start playing with the little magnets or whatever, and it's kind of not really that appealing to me. It's kind of stupid, to be honest, especially with whatever it's trying to warrant later, which of course I'll get into. And then Fu finally figures out that maybe this isn't such a good thing, and they decide to try and go into the town to try and see if they can figure out how the hell to stop this and how the hell to get back to normal to where they can actually be with each other again. After Harvey basically tells them that basically there's no hope for them and there's no real chance that they're ever going to come back to normal, we get in our scene back in the tree where Fee is trying to tuck Fu in, but this time she actually can't be near him, so she has like a little stick and she's trying to do stuff. There's a little bit of humor here, a little bit of funny little humor. Harvey comes down, it's kind of appealing to see him very annoyed after they call his name or whatever. And then the fact that Fu wants Harvey to kiss him on the forehead, and it's just met with a punch from Fu, which I thought was pretty okay. It was all right. It was decent enough, and it's okay, whatever. But then you have this song, and I don't understand what it is. I don't understand if the writers want us to be, like, concerned, or if they want us to be sad, or if they want us to just laugh. I don't understand what the emotional chord here is. Some, shows can kind of do this pretty well. SpongeBob's done it pretty well. Without You from Welcome to Chumbug, it's a pretty good example of a song that could be considered a joke, also kind of works as emotional. But the reason why I don't know what kind of chord they're going for is because they have Fee at the very end cry, but you have Fu, which sounds like he's singing, let's be honest, satirically. He doesn't sound like he's singing very, very well. He's singing off key. He's singing all this. It looks like a joke. It seems like it should be a joke. But I just don't know what they're trying to go for here, especially because they're trying to go for the whole, like, okay, this is emotional, this is the thing. They're trying to go for it because, I mean, hey, to be honest, it is a very emotional and impactful thing because you have these two characters that have been close to each other probably their entire lives, and now they can't be because of some random magnetic force that's pushing them back from each other. It makes sense, but the writers are like, okay, let's add a song here, but I just don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Plus, it makes the tear from Fee seem very forced and very out of nowhere. Like I said, it comes at you like whiplash. It's not any sort of, no, I had no expectation that there was going to be a song here. No expectation, absolutely none. And not in a good way, like not in a good way where like, oh my God, I was so surprised with how, the song came and it was so perfect. No, it was bad. That's what I mean. It just didn't call for it in my opinion. It didn't warrant it. In order to make that work, let's go and get rid of the whole part with them playing with the magnet. Let's actually, like, I don't know, build up the fact that they're kind of worried about this, and let's build up the fact that they're kind of sad that they're not being able to be with each other. Maybe if you do that, maybe if you build it up throughout the entire episode, this song makes more sense being there. And this song could have actually made this episode a lot better than it ended up. But instead we get that. And after that, I mean, there's really nothing really else. They somehow, Dragon Ball Z style, their way out of the magnetic pulse. And they go back together, and it's fine enough, I guess. This episode was just kind of weird. It's not average. I would say it's probably bad in that sort of category. It's not average. I would say it's bad. There's a lot of missed potential here. There's a lot of missed potential, and the show, once again, has yet to impress me. I've watched probably a good 5 episodes of this show. It's not that impressive to me yet. It's all of these episodes have either been average or bad. It's not amazing right now in terms of my recommendation to watch this show. It just seems like I'm hitting all of the bad ones, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, that was a lot calmer than the first take of this review, so, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, doing awesome. And of course, guys, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.